something about it keeps pulling you back, even when you didn't plan to stay. There's a reason for that. Most content tries to grab your attention. This doesn't. And that difference matters more than most people realize. What you're noticing isn't imagination, and it isn't coincidence. The mind responds quickly when expectations are clear, attention isn't overstimulated, and nothing is trying to rush you. Most media overwhelms the nervous system with urgency and noise that creates friction. But this works in the opposite direction. Silence isn't empty. When fewer signals compete for attention, the mind stops bracing itself. Doesn't need to filter, defend, or decide as much. That's why things feel quieter here. That quiet is what allows focus to deepen. A lot of people think repetition makes things weaker, but in reality, repetition removes resistance. Each time something familiar returns, your mind spends less energy evaluating and more energy responding. That's why it feels easier the second time and faster the third. And it isn't because something new is happening, but because something unnecessary stopped happening. So like I said, most creators try to hold attention. This channel trains it. That's why time behaves differently here. That's why you don't feel rushed. That's why your response settles instead of spikes. There is structure behind this, even if you haven't seen it all yet. Not a trick, not a shortcut. It's a system built around how attention actually works when it's respected instead of overwhelmed. You don't need to understand every layer for it to have an effect. Understanding just makes the experience calmer and more intentional. People who come back notice changes faster, not because they're different, but because familiarity teaches the mind what to expect. And once expectations settle, response follows naturally. So, if this channel keeps finding its way back into your awareness, let it. There's nothing you need to do differently. Just notice what feels easier than it should. That's usually where the real work starts anyways. And as the spell settles, until we spike,